Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For the new people joining today, this is not a political pull. This is a spiritual pull. It's a collective, and I like to think of us coming together as a circle, supporting each other, lifting each other up, allowing, not lifting, but allowing others to step into the positive flow, the positive energy. And as we allow that circle and people to come into this positive energy, we get to change the planet. By our house, by our neighborhood, by our city, by our world. So what I got, this is the new moon spread, and this is a teeter-totter, because I feel like this energy is just a little wonky. So the way I set this up is this is the human aspect of the teeter-totter. This is what we do. This is how we can either be in balance or out of balance. If we're too heavy on this side, right, then we're going to be too light on this side. And for a while, it's fun. And that's what this energy is about. It's about bouncing back and forth. It's about having fun. It's kind of like this ping-pongy energy. And it's all over the place. So this is what we do and how to stay in balance. This is the center board, and it's hinged on this card, whatever this card is. And in our full moon, new moon, in our new moon, which happens today, the 25th, at 2:54 p.m. on the West Coast. In my area, you can adjust it for yours. We get to set our intentions as to what we don't want, what we do want. And we can bring in new beginnings with a really clear intention. So let's just get a sense of kind of where we are. These cards here, Shaman's Dream, that's kind of where we need to be thinking instead of on these outer edges. But these outer edges are human. These are spiritual, and this is what we can create, or how to create this from this. Does that make sense? And one more little wrinkle, because I don't want things to be too balanced, because that's not the energy that we're dealing with right now. It's a little ping-pong-ish. All right, so let's start this out. Here we go. And this is neither, something to let go or something to embrace. This is just kind of the energy that is moving us forward and back. This is the stable energy. Here we go. I hope I explained that right. Whoa. Queen of Bats. Queen of Bats. So maybe a little, okay, because it's the Halloween deck, maybe a little too forceful, maybe a little too strong. Because she's the Queen of Baddie. So a strong, forceful woman. She's got the night sky here. She's got the full moon, not the new moon, the full moon shining on her. So there's something here with that full moon that needs to be released a little bit. My interpretation only. So is it the release to be right? And like digging your heels into the ground? and throwing that side up to the air. Let's try to balance this out a little bit with the Three of Wands. It's interesting when I look at this card, so I see the blue ribbon, which is a calming ribbon. And I also immediately got the image of the fountain deck, Three of Wands, where the guy is taking two ropes and turning them into one. So it's like a working together. And in this deck, you have your foundations in the ground, reaching up to the sky, and the center point, the pivot point, the pivot point is calmness, is a blue ribbon. You may have another interpretation of that blue ribbon. That's fine, go with it. Let's stay with this. Let's make that side go up a little bit. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. 8 of bats. 8 of swords. Interesting with this, obviously this person is kind of wrapped up in something. Wrapped up in too much truth, wrapped up in too much belief. But what are the bats doing? Because you know they're crazy, and there's 8 of them. What are the bats doing? Are they wrapping this woman up, or are they unwrapping? If she gets to be unwrapped, then she can step out into the water, and that's a calming energy, a cleansing energy. But while she's wrapped up, she can't do anything except stand on that little piece of land. What's that castle doing way up there? Did someone pull her out of her comfort zone and wrap her up? That would certainly put a lot of weight on here, sending that side up. And here we have, to balance things out, this is the Four of Swords, a rest card, retreat card. Don't sit up too fast card. And the thing that catches my eye here is these 3 swords. When they come together, they'll make a nice, neat little pattern. It looks like they should fit together, but things aren't there yet. So this retreat card, this meditation card, quiet time card is, let's see if we can blend these together like that. The Three of Wands, blending things together. If we can blend those 3 swords together. And here we have the orange ribbon up at the top. So, this is too much truth, too much harshness. Let's work together. Let's get unraveled. Maybe need a little rest. And we have, I'm not that familiar with my Egyptian mythology. This is a jackal head on a human body. A jackal is similar to a coyote for me in that it is creative, it is resourceful, it is intuitive. It's a little bit of a trickster as well. And this is the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, a karmic card, a completion card. And there's a snake wrapped around the jackal's neck, which is a rebirth. Snake wrapped around the jackal's neck, and you've got a bunch of bat cloth wrapped around the woman here. 8 is rebirth. Snakes are rebirth. So, if you come together, interesting, all right? So we're a little heavy here. Let's balance things out with the 10 of Ghosts. Love it. And if you look at the costumes on this, you have a skeleton, you have, I don't know, Batgirl? I don't know what she is. You have the kids playing in all sorts of different costumes, cat costume, pumpkin costume. And they're dancing, they're singing, they're all coming together to enjoy the craziness of the full moon. All those bats swinging around your, ghosts. They're not afraid of the ghost. So it goes back to me, this card is just such joy. So how do we get to that joy? To balance things out. So, too much truth, come together, take some rest, time to unravel, enjoy your family, enjoy your time looking up, and don't limit your time just to the earthly plane, because they're enjoying their time with spirit as well. And be resourceful. Be the jackal. Be intuitive. There's got the rebirth, and there's a little bit of a trickster, so you have to use discernment. Do you really believe in ghosts? Really? Well, maybe you can go too far, maybe not. Skew this. All right, let's look at the spirit plane, earthly plane, spirit plane that keeps us from, that connects us, I guess, that connects the sides as we bounce around. Joyful muse. Inspiration with the jackal. And I got to tell you, that is one crazy looking cat. Playing that cello, painting on the cello. So the new moon energy needs to have joyful muse to it, inspiration. That's what we want to do. What are we inspired to do? And I love that card. Beloved, radical acceptance. It goes against this card to me just a little bit, where the Queen of Swords is pretty steadfast in her beliefs, and I'm, of course, that's not the only thing with this card. That's what I'm getting right now, and that Ten of Ghost is just the opposite of accepting everybody, and that's what this is, radical acceptance. It's just not one thing, it's all things that need to be accepted in this new moon energy. And the middle card, Herald of Change, the Horseman. we all know, we all feel it. We're in this change. We're in this time of witnessing so much change. It's beautiful. Unless we get all wrapped up in it. But this time on the planet is so special if we just observe it and acknowledge that things are changing, not hanging on to things that are going to make us sick, that are going to give us a timeout. We rest, we kind of breathe into it. And what does this all pivot on? What does this all pivot on? And again, this goes back to the new moon ritual intention of what we want to manifest, something new, what we want to let go of. The magic guardian. Unlock the magic within. Wow, wow, wow. Why am I looking at unlock the magic within? What magic do we have unlocked? What magic do we have locked up inside of us that we need to unlock? What is that? What are we keeping bottled up that we're not sharing, that we should share with everybody, that we need to unravel, that we need to be a little creative in how we do it and pay attention to the signs of intuition? Taking time to meditate. Taking time to accept everything, being with our family, looking at the ghosts, looking at stars and spirits, and knowing that there is truth there. So even though I was saying before with this queen that she could be digging her heels in maybe a too much truth, just standing in that power of truth, of radical acceptance, of what your magic is within. Yeah. And be light with yourself. Play the music. Don't be so wrapped up in making it serious. Have fun with it. This change card, that's at the center. It's always going to be there, but that's going to be a constant, and it's going to be in balance. It's in balance. No matter how much we tweak this, that is still the center. Change. That's one thing we can be certain of. Change. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Love these cards. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for watching on this Sunday with Spirit. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Enjoy your new moon energy. Set one intention, joyful inspiration, radical acceptance. Unlock that magic within. It shouldn't be locked up. Again, thanks for watching. Peace and love.